And if you ain't living it, the devil's kicking your butt all the way up and down the street. Because he's not going to go anywhere unless you follow the first part of that verse. James, the Lord's help brother, says, submit yourselves, therefore. He's summing up his teaching in James chapter 4 by saying, submit yourselves to God, and after you've done that part, resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Really? Yeah. And so last week, I'm going to bring you scriptures that kind of support this, because my first thing was to introduce you to the verse so you can discover it. The second part was to try to understand that verse and why that is so critical. And then the third part that I'm going to be talking about, and we're going to finish some of that today. I got an example, really sterling example of the church not following this teaching, not following what Jesus said, and you see what happens. So, man, I'm going back to 2 Chronicles 7:14. If you were here if you looked at some of this on Sunday, you saw me and my wife and Steve do a little song that the Soprano singers made famous way back in the day in the 80s and 70s, a song called 2 Chronicles 7:14. So we're going to go back to that scripture, and I'm going to point out something very quickly for you, and we're going to see how far off the church of 2025 is to really keeping this creed. Let's go back to 2 Chronicles 7:14. And we'll read it to you. The setting again is the temple